feedback for results. Pointing you away from fear and toward the love and grace of God. Revival Hearts is the most welcoming is an outreach of Life Action Ministries. Okay, so raisins, one cracker, you steam almond. Yeah, that's my favorite. All of that.
Yeah, but sometimes Christians feed themselves spiritually the same way. Plus, why not taking something different? Today in the Word is a unique Standard Sermon application. A fresh topic for the Bible every night. Plus, it's available in 3 flavors: print, podcast, or ebook. All free. Make the healthier choice and stay in the Word on the budget.
Hi, I'm John Luke Sintala, and I know something about deep suffering. My constant non-stop struggle with pain and hardship. But I've learned a secret in Psalm 42, verse 7, where God says these mysterious words, deep calls to deep. You see, deep calls bring with them great, deep promises of God. The tougher your problems, the more resilient and more grace and strength you'll find in God's promises. For every deep call you go through, the Word of God has a proportionate response that is an exact answer to your heartache. Charles Spurgeon once said, "In proportion to your tribulations shall be your consolations. If you have shallow sorrows, you shall receive shallow grace. But if you have deep afflictions, you shall obtain the deep reproof of the faithfulness of God." That's a powerful truth. So, let that life have received today the grace of living with you.
A lot of families has fun together, but you have a full schedule and carving time to find creative, affordable events can feel overwhelming. In 52 Uncommon Family Adventures, Randy Southern offers original ideas for family time that will create lifelong memories, all while connecting spiritually and speaking each other's
There's a
love
speed trap ahead.
language. Adventure. Take a fun and have fun. Get your copy of 52 Uncommon Family Adventures at moodypublishers.com. Hey, the next time we get together, there's this word floating around, new terminology coming up seemingly every day. Now we're hearing a lot about cancel culture. What is it really, and is the church buying into it? Also, Dan Garland joins us to talk about the very way that we use our words.
Start your day with encouragement, inspiration, and a little fun. John and Steve in the morning, 6 to 8 a.m. weekdays on KFBI, Moody Radio Northwest. There are days when it feels like this life we live is just one issue after another. We know. That's why we're always here giving you biblical perspective to remind you of what's true. We're Moody Radio, from the Word to life. Today on Bold Steps with Mark Joe, we're learning to choose grace, release bitterness.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Doesn't mean you stop hurting, but I choose to take the record of what was done to me, and I choose no longer to be a prison guard or have someone have to pay for what they did to me. This is how forgiveness works.
Welcome to Bold Steps with Mark Joe, Senior Pastor, New Life Community Church in Chicago and President of Moody Bible Institute. Well, with the summer in full swing, I'm guessing that your yard is pretty lush and green, but what would have happened if you had not taken the steps to remove the weeds back in the spring? On today's program, Pastor Mark Jobe concludes a message he started yesterday that focuses our attention on what to do when we experience hurt and pain. It's simply titled Hurt. We'll be learning that, like the weeds that grow in our yards, if we don't face our hurts and disappointments, they can quickly overtake our lives and become deep roots of bitterness. With today's Bold Steps from the book of Hebrews, here's Mark Jobe.
Here's what I know, that when you have been hurt, emotionally hurt, when there's an injury inside of your heart, it's that people that are hurt want to hurt back. How about it? Watch it in a playground. 12-year-old boys are wrestling around, laughing.